Was watching the sunset as I read this and forgot to look up and see it actually set. I was so engrossed by your story. You are a good writer. Keep it up. She will show up in some way again in your life. It sounds like you two are soulmates. Perhaps you have known each other in many lives before this one. Or perhaps this was your first meeting. But I'm sure it won't be the last. Be well. You kind-hearted stranger. Don't usually comment or post on here. Like you. But this was a beautiful Ohio State girl, always classy, never trashy, and a little bit sassy vintage shirt. Thank you for sharing. She definitely has the heart and soul of a CMDR. I think you should complete your journey. It will be hard, but she'll root you on the whole way. Ohio State girl, always classy, never trashy, and a little bit sassy vintage shirt. Tank top. V-neck. Ladies' tee for women. V-neck. Tank top. I've actually been to Sassy twice actually, I think. I may stop on the way back though just to see it again. And it looks like I'm way closer to Beagle than Colonia. I'm really sorry about your mom. I've dealt with the depression my whole life. For obviously different reasons. But anyone who suffers from it, regardless of why, it's always a wonderful Ohio State girl, always classy, never trashy, and a little bit sassy vintage shirt. If you still have access to her account, you may attempt a final journey on her behalf. Rename her vessel aptly. If so needed, build her vessel so it may be able to undertake the journey. Perhaps you can land her vessel one final time on the surface of Darwin's legacy on Beagle Point. Official Ohio State girl, always classy, never trashy, and a little bit sassy vintage sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. Well, I have the Steam account still. I even still have the key to it since it was bought through Humble. But I think she set up in her email. So I don't really know how that works with regards to the key being registered to Steam with a different email account that I can't access. But I really do love that idea. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for the Ohio State girl, always classy, never trashy, and a little bit sassy vintage shirt. All of this sucks. But I'm glad you two found each other and were able to make each other's lives better. Thanks for sharing this story. It couldn't have been easy. Thank you, and yes, it hurts. But I'd rather go through this pain having known her than having no pain. But also no memories of her. Other products.